Hey everyone, I have something absolutely magnificent to show you. Let's just get to it. This is a Florida native iris. Now, it's one of two varieties, and we'll get to that in a minute. But first, let's look at these blooms. Is that not spectacularly gorgeous? Oh my gosh. And they're so tall. And I can look out my living room window and just see these beautiful flowers. Look at the color. They are spectacular. So the reason why I say I don't know which variety it is I ordered this last year. This is the first time I've seen it bloom. Look, there's another flower coming out there. Oh my gosh. I ordered this from a Florida native plant nursery that was going out of business, and they were just selling all their stuff. And it said that it was the blue flag iris, but there's another iris called the prairie iris that is also native to Florida, and they're very close, similar looking. So I looked up, how to tell the difference, and some of the things it said was to feel the leaves. And if you felt a mid-ridge, it was the blue flag, but no mid-ridge, it is the prairie. Well, I don't feel a mid-ridge on these, so that would lead me to the answer, the prairie. The other thing was the leaves, and it said the stems have several leaves along the stalk. There's a leaf. There's a leaf. Here's a leaf. And for the blue flag, it says they're mostly bare and leaves often extend above the flowers. Well, you know what? It looks like that's a little leaf, and when it grows in, it depends on which flower. Like the top flower, there's no leaf above it. But this flower here, this leaf is extending above it. So that would be the blue flag iris. And the other thing is that the stem may have a purplish quality. I mean, it's hard for you guys to tell on camera. The other one is just the stem looks green. I can see maybe a purplish quality. So first I was thinking, well, it was just labeled wrong, but now I think it could be the blue flag iris. But enough on that. Let's move on to other things in my garden. Well, I just want to show you this one other feature, and I want to back away from it and let you see all the blooms. Some of the leaves have this really neat ripply texture, so I think that's cool. All right, let's back up and see the spectacularness of this plant. Look at all those blooms. It's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Now, the ultimate tell for which one of the natives this is the seed pods. They're very different. So when this goes to seed and I get a seed pod, we'll check back again. That will really tell me who it is. Look at this flower right here. Oh, I could just sit and look at these for days. Florida native irises, wetland, definitely wetland. I have these planted in a wetland pot. They're crammed in here with an Eryngium. There is a pot of climbing Aster just sitting in here just because I like the color. I do need to trim it back. And there is a dormant, oh gosh, what do I want to... Y'all, I paused the camera, try and think of the name of the other plant that's in here. I talk about them all the time. It has left my brain. Okay, so anyway, there's a lot of plants crammed in this pot, and they're clearly doing fine that way. And if you get your hands on one of these, you do want to put it in a wetland pot. And by wetland, my pot has no drain holes. It just holds water, and everything in here is quite happy. Okay, you guys, it's a buttonbush, and it's not dormant. Look, it's coming back. Look at all these leaves. These get those little spherical shaped white flowers. And look at how many things are growing. I even set this, this is a Dwarf Woodland Iris, and it's got an oak tree. I set this in here too because it gets the water up through it, and we're gonna watch and see. It's got some growth right there, and it looks like mini size of these, so that's gonna be super fun to watch also. We've had another cold blast. We're going to have 4 nights in the 40s. Thankfully not freezing, but like, come on, it's mid-March. Like, look, I've got my big coat on. I put it away. I thought we were done with all that nonsense, but no. It is like 52 degrees right now. Our high today is only 60. And so my little caterpillars were all cold. You know they're cold, especially the monarchs. Like, they'll just hang upside down. Their little heads will fall back. Like, I can't. I can only hold on with my back feet. We're just too cold for this. So I just set them outside to get a little sun, and they're so cute in there. Let's go peek at them. Oh, and you see these? We are going to go see the caterpillars, but I just wanted to show you. The winds were so strong with that front that came through, it blew them off. I mean, you would think the wind would just go right through this, but no. And there was a lot. I had some small branches down. I mean, it was crazy. So I am going to come back out and recover these because look how big they're getting. These are my Mexican sunflowers that I am having to... We're gonna get flowers soon. Keep covered because the sneaky snacker will come and eat them all. So, and I also have to put taller covers on those ones. See how they're mushed? I've been slowly working on that, and it blew the tops off of these too. So, all right, but let's get to the caterpillars. I always do that. I say we're going to see something, and then I get distracted. Okay, we're going to the caterpillars. Everybody's doing well. See what I mean? You can see how that guy, he's still hanging. But he'll start moving soon. And there's another cutie right there. And my Eastern Tiger Swallowtail, and the Gulf Fritillaries. So I'll leave them out here while I'm out here and let them get some sun and warm up and get back to munching. It's okay, sir. Look at those little feet holding on. Just so you know, see, he is alive. He just doesn't want to be cold. Just to spoil them, because I can. I will take their enclosure in tonight and the next couple nights. They're going to be down in the 40s. You know, just to keep them cozy and warm is an easy thing to do. So I've had this Bahama Senna sitting out here, and we've seen numerous sulfur butterflies laying eggs on it. Cloudless sulfurs and orange barred sulfurs. This is their host plant. It's a Florida native, Bahama Senna. I have not found any caterpillars on this thing, y'all. And I was just out here looking, and lo and behold, finally, we have a sulfur caterpillar. So I just took a tiny little cutting and where he was at, and I'm going to put him in the enclosure. I actually have a little cutting in there, some eggs I brought in to see if they would hatch, and they hadn't yet, but I'm going to put him on it because it's a nice fresh green stem. But woohoo, we finally got a caterpillar. I'm going to look and see if I find any more. And also, while we're out here, some of my little pentas that I got from Amazon are blooming, so I can show you what they look like. This one is the Orchid Illusion, and of course this is white. Look at that reddish pinkish hue. These are really pretty. This is the Jessica. So let's just keep going. Right next to them, look at these guys. These are my moss verbena. I grew from seed. They're getting bigger. Some of them are not. But you know what? We're gonna keep growing them, and I want hanging baskets with those again, because my last two were here for a long time, but that hard freeze, even though they were covered, it got them. And then I have all these random things coming up here. And one of my Florida native lantanas is blooming. Florida native is the only way to go with lantana. The other ones are a nuisance. Even though they're pretty, they're a nuisance. I just had another plant order arrive. This one I ordered off of the shop app, and here's the name of the company. So it's little. It's littler than I thought it would be. So let's go see what the plants look like. Yeah, I think I remember what this is. Okay, so upon opening, my receipt information, and then an important plant guide. My order contains plants that are currently dormant. Okay. Oh, all right. They're individually wrapped. There's no tape. Oh, I love it already. Okay, y'all. This sweet little bundle of cuteness is a pink powder puff plant, and it grows into a small tree. And I saw one out and about somewhere. It was the big version, and the powder puffs, oh my gosh, were adorable. But not only that, there were butterflies all over it, and they were selling that huge thing for $75. And so I thought there's got to be a small one out there I can find and grow, and I found it. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to share this with you. I can't wait to see butterflies all over those flowers. It's going to live in a pot because it can. I did research that. And it's not native, but oh my gosh. So y'all look this plant up if you don't know of the pink powder puff. It's incredible. So I got two of them, just to be sure in case one didn't make it. I'd have a backup. pink powder puff. Oh no, this pot's bigger. Still no tape. So there's nothing. Okay. Oh, I think I know. I think this is a passiflora. I ordered these a while ago, so they didn't ship till now because this is a northern company. But my passifloras are incense, which is the hybrid. I just saw it there while I was ordering. I think it was on sale. And I don't know, maybe I added it to cart to get free shipping. There's a reason I bought this because you can't have too many. But this is actually the native Maypop Passion Flower Passiflora incarnata. Yeah, incarnata. So I'm going to keep this in a pot to keep it separate from the incense. And that way I can just show you a little bit the difference between the two. So this is the one that's dormant, but you can see it's growing back. Woohoo! So that's my plant order from this company, Logi's Tropical Plants. I did this one on the shop app where you can just kind of go in there, and anybody who uses Shopify, you can search for stuff. And anyway, they are, let me see if I can see the address. Connecticut. They're in Connecticut. So these are some zinnias that I grew from seed. They're the cut and come again. I'm going to take all of them and plant them together in this clay pot. And then I'll reset the tray with some new seeds for, I don't know what, maybe more zinnias. So these are in those little pop-up containers, planters, which I love, but they don't last long. These are on their second year. I think I got these last year. And you can see it'll eventually just fall apart. But, I mean, look how nice. You just pull out the little plug and plop it in. Simple as that. And then we shall keep them safe. So sneaky snacker can't eat them. So these are all balloon milkweed seedlings that I just up potted from their seed tray. And I'm going to take them out. And wait till you see, wait till you see where I'm putting them. This is my lepidarium, and I've laid it so the plastic part is down, and now I can put my milkweed seedlings in it and keep the sneaky snacker out. Look at them all in there. I think I have some more to pot up too. See, this is the tray I just emptied, so I'm going to throw this one away. But I would use these again. Maybe a different brand. I don't know. I'll have to check. But the pop-up ability of them, I just love that. Right now, I'm working on trying to move out some of these plants because they are growing faster than the ones I have in my garden room. I want to get those ones out here. So I moved my two lantanas right there in the hanging baskets. They're not in the prettiest pots, but it's a good place for them to be right now. And they're flowering, and I don't know, I think they look okay there in their ugly pots. And then I moved my potted Bahama Senna to a hanging basket right here, just for the meantime. And I think it's time for some of these guys. Well, these are more lantanas. They need potted up. But some of my starry rosin weeds, and my echinacea, we can try putting them in the ground. They've been sitting out here. Sneaky Snacker has no interest in them. Thank goodness, something I can plant in my garden and I don't have to cover and protect. So let's get a few of those in the ground. This is the newer Florida Native Wildflower Garden section, so I'll just start putting some of them in and around here by my dead tea bushes that I don't think are coming back. I'll put the echinaceas to the front because they're smaller for sure than the starry rosin weed. Okay, 3 little echinaceas and 3 starry rosin weeds. And we'll just wait and see how those do. Make sure somebody doesn't eat them. And add some more if these ones take off and do well and don't get eaten. It's Thursday, and I just ordered another case of these wire things that I've been using to protect my milkweed, zinnias, and Mexican sunflowers. And they just came, and I'm being very good and putting them away immediately, including the little zip ties. I'm not leaving them in their little plastic bags sitting around. I don't know why they gave me 3 packs of them. I guess that's right. But I also want to show you. Okay. I'm still being me about it, though, just dumping them in and shoving them in. I got a different set this time that has an additional piece, and that's what I really want to show you, not me stuffing these things in here. Okay, so these have an option of ordering lids, and I think there's 10 lids. And that might be why there's extra zip ties. And you can just put the ties on one end so you can open and close. I guess the plant could push the lid up and still grow. I'm not sure how that will work. But I thought, well, you know what? I'll try it because I'm always trying things. And I think that's a neat idea. It's easier than me cutting the circles out. So it was more expensive for this set. You got the 10 lids, and then I'm not going to count all these. I can't remember how many of these there were. Maybe 25? Let's see. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Yeah, 25. And then 10 of the lids. So, I'll build those probably later today, maybe, but I got to finish this video now so you can watch it tonight. So we have had 2 nights in the 40s. I think we have 1 more. I'll have to check the 10-day outlook. I haven't looked yet today. And the caterpillars are still inside on my desk right in front of a sunny window. So they're getting all the sunshine and the warmth, but they're not getting the cold nights. And I feel like this set us back again. I have not seen a butterfly in my garden for the past 2 days, but I have found some more Gulf Fritillary caterpillars, which I've taken in. So there's that. how many times am I going to say, okay, that's the last of the cold. Now we can get on with butterfly gardening season. I thought that was the case like a week or so ago, but apparently not. So I'm going to end this video here. I really think I am because I've got to get it edited and up. But we'll see. And if you want to see a full tour end to end with updates on everything, because I do a lot more than what you see on these videos. I film those at least once a month for my members. So tap the little join button below this video and you can find out about that. Plus my season 1, 2, I think and 3 videos from where this all began are members only. So because they're old, but they're funny to watch. So, and fun to watch. Very informative because you see how I took this garden that was a regular suburban backyard and turned it from one end to the other into a butterfly garden. So if you're interested in that, then join my channel. Please tap the like button. Say hi to me in the comments. If you made it to this point in the video, tap a caterpillar emoji. If you want to make another comment, that's fine, but just make one comment, just one little caterpillar sitting there. That will be a message to me that you watched to the end. It's like a little private signal, and it'll be funny. I'll say something back to you. I'll give you an emoji back. If you want to comment, do that in a separate comment. And I can't wait to hear from you. Read your comments. I answer them all. Make sure you check for answers and like everything. Like when you're there making a comment and you see other people's comments, tap the like button on those too. Just like. Because we are working on you and me getting more butterfly gardens out in the world. Okay. Bye, everyone.